Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Monkey Putter with another round of golf on PGA Tour 2K23. This time I'm going to be playing as Lydia Ko, who I'm a big fan of, and we're going to be playing Lachlan Crossing, which is one of the official courses within the game. And I've set the course conditions up for the usual kind of first time playthroughs that I used to do on PGA Tour 2K21. So let's head off to that first tee and we'll get this round underway. Okay, I'll try and avoid that pot bunker there. Right in the middle of the fairway, and I could go down that right hand side, but it's a bit tricky. It's not the easiest of tee shots, this one. Oh, that's heading towards the bunker. Oh, what a start. Oh, it's stuck in the rough. That's unfortunate. I have noticed, actually, this is only the second round I've played in the game, but I've noticed that the ball seems to roll almost too freely going through the sand. You would expect it to slow down considerably as soon as it hits the sand, but it might be just me, but it just seems to be rolling on a bit more than I would expect it to. Now, we're on a bit of an upslope here as well, into a breeze. I think I'm going to go up to a pitching wedge. Safely on the green, but a long way away. Yeah, I need to turn that camera view off because that's a bit tricky. Okay, I'll do that in a moment in the settings, but let's see how we get on. Big swing on this green. It needs to slow down. Regulation par to start the round, it's not a bad thing. Par 3 at the second, 183 yards. Oh, sit there, sit there. That's not too bad at all. Now, I've got one major issue with this game so far. I've got some other smaller concerns, but my main concern, I think, at the moment, and it is early days, is the putting when you're just off the green, either on the fringe or on the fairway, is not working at all, and I hope they address that at some point. because in real golf I putt from just off the green all the time, particularly if I've only got, say, I don't know, 7 to 10 yards to go to the hole. So I'm hoping they address that. Now this is quite a bit of break as well. It's 5 inches downhill. It's too hard. I must admit, I'm really struggling at the moment, and I'm hoping it will improve. Oh, look. I'm really struggling with getting the timing right, particularly on the putting. I've had to turn the distance bar back on because I just cannot seem to get it right. Even with the distance bar on, as you can see, I'm not doing at all well. But I'm hoping that's going to improve over time. That's a good putt. Managed to save par. Well done, Lydia. Now, I've been a bit unfair to Lydia here because I've put us off the back tee, which I can't remember, but it was over 7,000 yards. But I'm sure Lydia will cope. Now then. This is playing about 167 if you include that slight elevation. Ball is above my feet here as well. Oh, it's going to be short. Needs a lucky bounce. Yeah. It's interesting because the camera angle now when the ball is in flight is a steeper camera angle. So you're looking more down on the ball, I think I'm right in saying. And it does give the illusion, for me anyway, maybe it's just my eyesight, sometimes it looks like the ball's going to come down shorter than where you think it's going to. But again, I guess it's just something to get used to. Another big left to right putt. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, not quite hard enough. One of the things I'm really looking forward to doing with the new game, which I've never done before, is course designing. I'm hoping to start work on a new course tomorrow, but I suspect it will probably take me a few weeks to complete it, so don't expect anything anytime soon. Now we've got a par 4, but it's a long one. I don't think Lydia's going to reach this in 2. Oh no, it's a bad swing. Will it get lucky? Yes. Now, she might be able to reach this in 2 actually with a 3-wood. Could do with a bounce to the left. I don't think it's going to get... Oh, it did. a little bit anyway. That's a good result. Outside chance of a birdie. At last I've holed a putt. Another well-placed pot bunker to avoid here. I'd really like to take that tight line and go to the right of that pot bunker, but it's a risky shot. Especially considering I'm not swinging the club too well at the moment. That's a good swing. Oh, please don't go in the bunker. Oh, that's a really good drive. Hopefully it's left a sensible distance. I think the key thing with the new game, as well as getting used to the new swing, and when I say new swing, obviously the basics are the same, but it does have a different feel to it. I think that the other key thing is to think about course management more. Try to avoid leaving those awkward length shots. I mean, this one here is pretty good. I've got 53 yards to the pin, and my pitching wedge will go 53 yards, so I'm in good shape here. I'm going to put some spin on it though. I'm on a down slope, which isn't going to help. Ball above my feet as well. I need that. Oh no, that's far too hard. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get used to this, I think. Now I've got double breaker here. Starts off going right to left, and then at the end it goes left to right. They might cancel each other out. Slightly downhill. Oh, it's a good try. Oh dear. Just the one birdie so far for Lydia. Get me talk about Lydia in the third person. It's me that's controlling her. Oh dear. Right. Now this is a par 5 into the breeze. Certainly going to be a 3-shotter. Now what I think is happening, and if you're able to confirm or correct me, I'd really appreciate it, is with the vibration, I think you're getting vibration at the top of the swing where you're supposed to start the downswing, but you're also getting vibration at the moment of impact when you strike the ball. And I like that for the most part. Where I don't like it is when I'm on the green and I'm putting. If my theory is correct, it is annoying when you're putting. Okay, let's see what options we've got here. The flop. Okay, the flop goes 39 yards. I'm going to try that. But I'm going to give it some backspin as well. This is Bit of an experiment to see how the ball handles when it gets to the green. Okay, so yep, so there is a bit of spin there. We could really do with this one. Oh, just. Another reason for being a fan of Lydia Ko, as well as being a great golfer, she also has the same first name as my wife, so it goes without saying I'm a fan. Now then, what we've got here, 112 yards, slightly downhill, into the breeze. It's given me a pitch shot. Let's try. Yeah, let's try the gap wedge, but I'll put a little bit of loft on it just to take some of the yardage off. It's a nice swing. Have I judged it right though? Well, it's a little bit long, that's a shame. It's a good line. Oh, that's come back down the slope. Nice. Oh no, it needs to stop though. And that was an interesting amount of roll, because although I increased the loft, I didn't actually put any additional backspin on it. And it's not that steep a slope. I mean, I've seen shots similar to that in the previous version of the game, and they didn't roll back much at all. So the ball physics has obviously been tweaked for the new version of the game, and that's a good thing. I'm not knocking it. Oh, not quite hard enough. That's a shame. I had the line. That area there that you're looking at in that shot reminds me of the first tee and the 18th green at St Andrews. It's a similar kind of layout. Lots of bunkers to worry about here, as well as the islands of rough, those little mounds. It's a bit fast. Oh no, it took a horrible bounce into the mound of rough. "85 yards, heavy rough." Oh, what happened there? Oh dear. I made a big mistake there. Oh no. Oh, this is really difficult. Almost impossible actually. You see that severe slope you've got there, and then when you go past the hole it all runs away from you. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be a partial, and I'm going to try and put as much spin on it as I can as well. Let's have a practice swing. Stop. Well, the spin kicked in. That was a good shot, all things considered. Let's see if I can roll this one in. Yeah, that's a good up and down for par. long par 3 into the wind here. It's a nice swing. Needs a nice bounce now. Come on, get close. Go on, keep going. And that was really interesting as well, because although it was into wind, that was a 3-wood I think Lydia hit there, and you could see when it landed, it may have hit an upslope, but it had very little roll on it. I think it did catch an upslope, which would have taken some of the sting out of it. Could really do with this one. No, I've misread it. Oh, you muppet. Oh, no. Okay, what we got here? Oh, another very long par 4. I'm going to struggle here, I think. It's a great drive. 224 yards to go. And with the hybrid, if it catches that downslope, you can see there, it's going to get a good roll forward, but then it's got to contend with a mound in front of it. This is going to need to be a really good shot. Oh no, I've hit it slow. That's not going to make it. Damn. Yeah, caught the upslope and just killed it. Tricky little length here. Let's try something. This is, again, another experiment. Oh, I've hit it slow. What a shame. This looks pretty straight. See if we can put a good swing on it. She certainly seems pleased with a par save. Another pot bunker to contend with. Wind behind. This is a tricky tee shot. I'm hoping the wind might allow us to carry that bunker if we hit it well. I've hit it slightly slow. That's going to need to bounce it. Oh, it's going to go straight in. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh, so close. That was really unlucky. This is heavy rough. 72 to 81%. I'll have the club up again, hit a 6-iron. Small target. The area where the pin is. Nice swing. Oh, that needs a lucky bounce. That's going to kick forward. That's a great shot coming out of heavy rough. Three inches downhill. Not a lot of movement, but just enough to catch you out if you're not careful. That's a really good birdie coming out of heavy rough. Now this one's back into the wind, so need to try and play it pretty safe really. Just try and go down the middle of this fairway if I can. ...112 yards to go. You can see there that literally from the front edge of this green it's all downhill, and around here where the ball's going to land it's quite steep as well. I'm using a sand wedge, not a land wedge, a sand wedge, which has got some loft on it. So hopefully it shouldn't roll out too much. So let's try this. Not going to put any additional spin on it. Will it go down the hill? No. Not a great shot, that. Oh, I just noticed the caddy's got my surname on his back. Right. And it's still, like in the old game, it still says it's 1 foot downhill, but it may not be 1 foot downhill. It might be 10 inches downhill for all we know. And the only way we could change that would be to go into the settings and change the, I think it's under display and HUD, and then go to display units, change it to metric, and then come back out into the game. Okay, so now it says it's 19 centimeters, so it's just a case of dividing that by 2.5 to give you the amount of inches. It's a shame they haven't fixed that. I was hoping they would have done. Just very quickly off the top of my head, that's oh, I can't think this morning. I'm too tired. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to hazard a guess, and I hope I'm not too far off. It does look pretty quick though, doesn't it? No, will it reach? Well, it's going to reach. It's not quite on line. Ooh, that was a fast putt. Okay, I'm just going to very quickly go back into the settings and change it back to Imperial. I won't be a moment. Okay, 282 yards carry, and I've got some wind behind as well. Quite a narrow fairway I'm hitting into here, though. Oh, watch the bounce. That's going to kick right, unfortunately. There she goes. Stay on the fairway. Oh, that's incredibly unlucky. Incredibly unlucky. Thankfully, it's a par 5. Just try and get it back on the fairway. Oh no, I've hit that really slow. Oh no, I'm in the rough again. Oh dear. Okay, let's just try and get it on the green and see if we can 2-putt. It's really heavy rough. Oh no. Ooh, just crept over. I've left myself a complete monster of a putt though. $81. This looks like a quadruple breaker. This is a really difficult putt. I'm going to aim it quite straight and hope that it all cancels itself out, but this is going to be a difficult 2-putt. I haven't hit it hard enough. That's not too bad. It's a better result than I was expecting. I'm relieved to walk away with a par there. This is a tricky tee shot. Run too far here, I'm going to be in the sand. But it's a long hole, I can't really afford to lay up. Oh no, I'm in the heavy rough. $82 to 91%. That's not too bad. Oh, that needs a bit of luck. That's going to catch the downslope. It landed quite soft though. Another long putt. It's interesting, on the uphill putt, can you see there it says... Oh no, that's my distance, that's not what the elevation is. Okay. What it might tell me actually, I just had a thought. If I bring that aim marker back next to the flag, so it's actually 17 inches uphill, can you see there? So in the top right hand corner in the HUD it says 1 foot, but it's actually 17 inches up. Triple breaker, I'm not too sure. Don't think that's going to be hard enough. No, it wasn't quite on the right line either. Yeah, that view there definitely reminds me of St Andrews with the building layout. Oh, nice swing. Needs a bit of luck to miss that bunker. Oh, it took a big kick left. Stay there. Now this is tough. These very short partial chips I'm finding really difficult at the moment. Well, I say that, I've just holed my first chip in the game. Eagle 4 at 15. That looks good on the card. Par 3, downwind. Ever so slightly slow. It's not a bad result though. Uphill putt for birdie. It's a good couple of holes. Got to be careful. You can see out of bounds down the right hand side. Now I don't know why the book is flashing there. Maybe because of the out of bounds it's warning me that there is out of bounds in play. I don't know. We'll test that in a moment when we get past the out of bounds area. Another pot bunker, but this is into the wind, so I don't think the pot bunker is going to cause me a problem on this occasion. A long way to go. We've got to carry that water hazard there as well. I'm going to aim a bit further right. This is a tough one. It's a good swing. Now watch the roll. Let's see how quickly this one stops. Now I like that in a way. I'm sure there's going to be times when I don't, but I like the fact that the woods are stopping a bit quicker on the greens. I mean, these greens were set to firm, fast, but that stopped quite nicely. Not much movement here at all. Good putt. Okay, so if we take a look at the final hole, we open up the book. Okay, well there's lots of out of bounds here and the book isn't flashing, so I'm not quite sure what the flashing meant. If you do know, please drop a comment down below. I'd be really interested. I think here it's all about just trying to stay clear of the water. Quite a bit of room out to the right, but it does make the hole more of a dogleg. Oh, that's going to be stuck on the mound. Stay there. Stay there. Don't think that's the wrong line. It wasn't hard enough either. Well, I think to be fair, that wasn't a bad result. Lydia did pretty well on that long course, playing off 7,204 yards to shoot -7. I think she did exceptionally well. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button down below and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. If there's anything else you'd like to see in terms of content regarding the game, tutorials, any particular courses, anything at all really, just drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to accommodate. Well, take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.